Hey guys, just come in. Look at all these tanks. That is a lot of Exoterra tanks. And that is gonna go into that frog room. Yeah, my wife probably thinks I'm crazy, but I'm fun. Hey guys, John here from Aqua Hut again. So we are here today in what I call my office. It's pretty pitiful. There is a TV stand with no TV, some butterflies on the wall, and pretty much all this open space for activities. And I don't really use it since we've moved here. It has been basically storage. We put things in, we take things out, we put things in, we take things out. It is unused. And I was talking to my wife a few weeks ago, and I asked her after we went to a reptile show if I could do frogs again. I used to do frogs before we started Aqua Hut, and that's kind of how I got started into even saltwater aquariums. And I haven't had frogs in about 4 years. Right before my daughter was born, I got rid of what I did have. So I asked her if I could have a tank again with some frogs. And she said, no, you just gave away the rest of your frog stuff about 3 weeks ago. That was a ton of money you just gave away, which I did. And I said I was never gonna do frogs again. And I went to the reptile show and I want frogs now. So I asked her. She said after, I fixed a garden disposal, worked really hard, did some other things, she finally said yes to a frog tank. And I was sitting there planning on what I was gonna do as my frog tank. And about a week later, as I was making an order for the store, she turned and said, well, that room back there, that's your office, that we don't use, it'd be okay if you turn that into a frog room slowly. And I said, what? And I said, you sure? She said, yeah. So I talked to my sales rep from Fluval or Hagen Corp, Exoterra, to get an Exoterra tank. And he was able to cut me a really good deal because there was a sale going on, and basically for the price of one tank I could get 4. So 20 tanks later, we are now here in my office, and it is now like this. So we're now in the frog room. So it's changed a lot. This build has happened over about 2 months now. Originally it was only supposed to be like a week or two. Right before we just cut to this, when I did that video that night, I built all the frames, everything. We were just waiting on tanks. And because of the things going on in the world right now, tanks got delayed by freight companies for a long time. Then they got lost, then they got reordered. Some of them got broke. Actually, some of them are still broke. Right here, there's no doors. We're waiting for doors still, but frog room. So just to show you some, let me flip you around real quick, and I'm going to show you what I have done. Okay, because obviously you can see that I've already started building some. It happens. I couldn't wait. Troy, y'all know Troy online. He was having a contest, and I wanted to get into that contest. And I did get some frogs from different people while I was waiting. And let me see if I can show you some of those, because I'm moving around in here. I probably scared them. But let me flip you around real quick. All right, so what we have here is Exoterra. The top 4 right there are 18 by 18 by 24 tall. And below that are 2 36 by 18 by 24, and then a 36 by 18 by 18 in the corner. And then racking for isopod bugs that I start collecting. And then from there over, there's 10 24 by 18 by 24s. These are all going to be mixed, mostly Rada species, because that's what I really like, but some Pumilio and some other things too. And below them are my quarantine / new frog tanks and everything. Those are just 10 gallons. And I do have some frogs in there already. Some Highland bronze, some golden Aratus, and a few other types. They're just all hidden right now because I am running around with a camera. But I also got a couple of tadpoles that I'm raising up. But yeah, so all these builds are going to be done on camera. I'm going to try to do a build for each one. This is the one that I have coming up pretty soon. It's going to be for a parapamilio. I don't know what, but you know, something. And I videoed this. This is going to be the next video coming out pretty soon. Probably the next few days after this video. Because it's already ready to go. I just didn't want to send it out and then send out the build out video of the room. All of the tanks are on a Miss King. It is not hooked up yet. I decided to go with a rather large reservoir that is in my closet. Let me flip this on real quick, sorry guys. So that's a 65-gallon tank. The Miss King will be mounted on the wall right here because I have power in the closet already. And then it's going to run through the wall and then run into my terrariums. The Miss King will be hooked to an RO unit that is in the garage. RO water will pump into that tank from the attic. And then all the tanks, if you notice, are drilled with a bulkhead, which will be hooked just like these are over here to 3/4 inch line, which also runs outside. So none of them will fill up with water. I can miss as much as I want. This is the first time I've ever done a Miss King, so I hope I'm happy with it. Everyone tells me I will be. I ran into little problems at the beginning with them, but they helped me out. They took care of me, so I can say that they do take care of their stuff. So all the lights are high-power LEDs from Fluval, same company that makes the Exoterras. I own an aquarium store, so I obviously get them all at a discount. These are app controlled and ramp up with sunlight and sunset mode, and I actually have it set to 1% moonlight, which is a really cool feature. You walk in here in the middle of the night, there's this dim, dusky looking light. It's really cool. I'll show you all that one day. So guys, that's the room. If you want to know more, send me a message, put the comments below. If you want to see all the different builds, I have 17 terrariums here. There will be 17 different terrarium builds. Plus I am also doing a grow out room for coral in my garage for my business, and a couple of other projects around the house, animal related. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please click the subscribe button, hit the little bell to get the notifications. I'm going to try to do at least a video every 2 weeks to keep everyone on this. Show the different frogs as they go into the terrariums. Just a quick, I guess, what am I going to do next after, you know, I finish that one. My next one's actually going to be these three down here. I decided that I want to do what looked like a fallen log between all of them with a little river scene at the end, so it'll be a pladarium and 2 separate tanks full of bromeliads, and I got a couple other designs and ideas I want to do. So if you'd like to see that, please follow along, please hit subscribe, please follow, and I think we'll have fun together. Alright guys, see y'all next time.